Alright, so here we go, the second semifinal set, best of 3, game number 1 between Infinity and the Thedethangel. PMS H2O Gold Platinum Weekly number 14. I am H2O Peanut, joined here by H2O Basilisk, and we'll be casting this PvP on Thedethangel Caverns. Game number 1. Go, go, go.
Alright, here we go. Thedethangel, our orange Protoss, today is going to be spawning in the top right corner of MLG's Thedethangel Caverns, while Infinity is going to be the purple Protoss spawning in the bottom left-hand corner. So, interesting matchup we have here. PvP, we're going to see at least 2 different strategies, I would think, in at least 2 matches. Possibly some 4 Warp Gate versus 4 Warp Gate style, perhaps a 3 Gate Expand, 2 Gate Immortal, or 2 Gate Robotech with Immortal. Just so many options.
Yep, I mean, obviously, the usual used to be 4 Gate versus 4 Gate every single map and every single matchup. But now that they have reduced the Warp Gate time, they have reduced the pylon radius, they have reduced a lot of different things. They've changed Protoss so much that 4 Gate versus 4 Gate is, you know, there's a lot of other variations that could be done. So while you do see it very often, it's definitely not as common. One of the more recent builds that I've been hearing about, I have not yet really seen it, is the new 3 Gate Robo, but instead of going 1 Gate, 2 Gate, 3 Gate Robotic Facility, you go 1 Gate Robotics Facility and then 2 more gateways. And not really sure. I guess the timing works out better with the gas, maybe. Not positive exactly how it works. Allows you maybe to get your Observer out and then your Immortal a little bit quicker. But however it works, I guess it's been working, and we'll see what each of these players decides to do.
Yeah, and it looks like Thedethangel opting to build his gateway close to home, while looks like our Infinity Protoss player looking for the wall-off option.
Yep, looks like Thedethangel actually able to block that Cybernetic Core for a little bit, forcing Infinity to throw it off to the side. You know, this isn't really important to get that wall off. It's not a Zerg, so, you know, you don't really need that wall off. But
Right.
we do look, there is a huge deficit in supply for some reason. Oh, because there is a Zealot on the way for Thedethangel, for Infinity, but not for Thedethangel, so. Alright, second gateway going down for Thedethangel. The gas, okay, both players do have their gas, so we'll be seeing Warp Gate started instantly as soon as these Warp 7S cores finish.
And Infinity going for a quicker second gas.
Yep, and Thedethangel does scout that second gas, so he will be aware that some kind of a tech build, or possibly maybe just a 3 Gate expand of some sort, will be coming. So we'll see. Looks like a third gateway going to be going down for Thedethangel, and we'll see if he puts his gas down right about now. We should be expecting a 4 Gate from him. I think that gas goes down about this timing. Nope, maybe not. Alright. Actually, that probe somehow able to escape with its life.
Wow.
That is a lucky probe. Did it get a kill too? Nope, no kill.
No kill, just 8 health. And there's the second gas on Thedethangel's
Yep, so it's
build.
possible there could be a 4th gateway going down. We do have that probe still at the Thedethangel watchtower, so potentially could be throwing a forward pylon down. And a robo facility down for Infinity. So, yep, there is... Oh, no, it's actually a robotics facility, my mistake. So, both players opting to go for robo, 3-gate robo builds.
That's slightly different variations in how we got there, but...
Yeah.
And it looks like Warp Gate Tech is now done for both players. Thedethangel's is now done.
Once again, that probe escaping with its life. Stalker coming to the watchtower to try and take it out, but going to be able to get out of there. Alright, Warp Gate Tech done for both players. Going to be warping these into Warp Gates. And just warping in more units at the front. Doesn't look like Thedethangel preparing for any kind of push, but actually Infinity deciding to take his expansion, so Death Angel will not have to worry about any push coming right this second. Look at the units real quick. We do have 2 Zealots, 3 Stalkers, and 2 Sentry versus 1 Zealot, 2 Stalkers, and 3 Sentry. And both players just getting their observers out right about now. Going to be able to scout out their opponent's bases, and actually both observers are going to be able to pass right by each other and give each other a high five in the air.
Observer high five.
And actually Robotics Bay going down for Infinity. Going to go for a fast Colossus timing maybe?
Wow, look at this. Oh, could they not be any closer? Oh. And there it is. And looks like we have an Immortal coming out for the Death Angel, while it looks like Infinity's going to be opting for that Colossus.
Yep, there goes the Colossus, and we should be seeing again that extended thermal lance once he gets enough gas. But yeah, it looks like across the map, Death Angel will be moving.
Oh, here we go.
He has a pretty heavy army. Infinity does spot that moving out, I believe. His observer was there, whether or not he spotted it.
Yep, here he comes down. And actually, that Immortal is going to make a huge difference for Death Angel. That's going to be a big swing in his favor.
If that Colossus will get out in time. However, the Infinity is supply blocked, so he's going to need to throw down another pylon or 2 just to be able to prepare to get some warp-ins. The observer for Death Angel is right over the army. Well, was over the army. And looks like Death Angel is going to be moving forward. He has a nice sized army. Look at the army supply real quick. 41 to 33 in favor of Death Angel. 43 now. And with that Colossus, should be able to do nice damage. Here's a nice force just going down. Immortal being able to focus down on that Colossus.
Oh no!
And that Colossus is just going to not go down. That Immortal now getting moved into a corner and actually able to be taken out. But the army supply is quickly falling into the favor. Oh, actually, never mind. Now Death Angel back behind again, but the quick reinforcements, more Stalkers being warped in, more Sentry being taken out right away, that Colossus being sniped away, and there's just a lot of Stalkers and Sentry here for Infinity, so Death Angel's going to be forced to retreat, and Immortal's going to meet up with the army though now, and once this Immortal meets up, this is going to be pretty good. Then that pylon just going down. So that's definitely going to have to... Oh, actually another pylon over by the Thedethangel watchtower, so going to keep up this push. And Death Angel is still not expanded behind this, so this looks like it may be just an all-in 3-gate robo push.
Yeah, we have another Colossus rallied to the front of the army, but unfortunately those Thermal Lance upgrades still have not begun.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not really too in need of it right now. However, with that Immortal out, he does want to try and keep that Immortal behind the army more so. I mean, that Colossus more so.
Because
that Immortal could easily just snipe that out. It does 50 damage per shot.
I was gonna say, I think the range on the Colossus and the Immortal is both 6?
Yes.
Let me check this out, right? Yeah, so they can both...
was recently just upgraded to 6, so it is even with the Stalker.
Oh, I hated that
upgrade. Looks like moving in, the Zealot's trying to move to the front. Force field's going down, trying to keep the Stalkers back, trying to snipe out a Sentry, but the Zealots from Infinity are just tearing right through everything. That +1 attack has just finished recently, so the Stalkers from Death Angel are just going to fall down so fast, and Infinity, we should be expecting a GG any minute now from Death Angel as far as he's concerned. His all-in has failed.
There it is.
And there is the GG. Alright, so game number 1 will go to Infinity.